All right, so we're just going to take our feet flat to the mat. And the first part of this class today is going to be just simply what we might do when we get up and we clamber out of bed in the morning and we're feeling a little stiff. We're just going to do some nice deep stretches. So let's go ahead and just lift the arms all the way up and put those hands together. I call this a good morning stretch because nothing is better than pushing your hands to the sky, moving your feet, and then just kind of tipping over a little bit each way. It's a good morning stretch. We're going to grow the practice today, starting off stretching and beginning to move a little bit more. Let's just pull the elbows down and look up, and then come all the way up, and then simply roll down, chin to chest, let the spine just roll. As you come into a forward fold, just bend one knee, and then bend the other knee, and one knee, and then the other knee. Fantastic. Now slowly roll right back up. Move to the shoulders, just lift them up and back, and up and back. That feels good. And then just reverse it, back to front, and back to front. And then just twist a little side to side. Doesn't matter what you do with your arms, just move a little bit through the center. Yeah, fantastic. Returning right to the center, just drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Just kind of push down that left side. And then roll the chin to chest and just right over to the other side. Just kind of push that right side down as you just tip that ear towards the shoulder. And then rolling it right back to the center. Take one more big breath. This time I just want you to put the left foot behind the right and then just bow forward. And then start to bend the knees as we come down to a seated pose here. Now we're on the floor. Now be comfortable wherever you are. Choose this position just to be comfortable. So if it's really tight to sit here with your knees bent, then take them out a little further, even straighten them out. It doesn't matter. We're not going to be doing anything major there. So take a big breath in and then just a long sigh out. Bringing the right arm up to the ear, just tip over. And then coming all the way up, just place it down and take the other one over. And then once again, just come on down and take that right one over. And then come on the way up and take the other one over. And then coming right back to center, twist over towards that right side. Remember, anytime we take that twist, you start with a tall spine, lengthen it, and then exhale right into a nice twist. And then inhale, release that twist and take it to the other side. Remember to get nice and tall, and then exhale, twist. And now just release it, but just gently go a little side to side. Good. That feels good. All right, coming right back to the center. Take those feet off to the side and come into a tabletop position. As we come into tabletop here, our hands are on the mat. Shoulders are over the wrists. Let's go ahead and just take a breath. Drop the belly towards the mat. Lift the gaze. And then exhale, roll the spine right to the sky. And let's keep that going. So use your breath here and just rolling the spine down and up. Good. Perfect. And then finding your way right back to center. How about we take the right foot out, just let the toe touch on the floor, and then bring it out towards the side. Then we're going to take our left arm and lift it up towards the sky. And then we're going to simply thread the needle, placing the shoulder and the head down towards the floor. Now the right fingertips push into your mat as you just rest and hold here. And then slowly push back to center. And lifting up that right leg, sweep it across your body and touch down. And now take a look over the left shoulder and look at that foot. Feel a nice stretch out of the side of that body. Returning to center, just pull that same foot forward and put it down and gently move into a low lunge. So fingertips on the mat is fine here. If that is not comfortable, remember it's a lot about comfort at the beginning here today. So if that doesn't work for you, feel free to just come up a little higher. The focus here is on this nice hip flexor. So just breathe and hold. And then we're going to straighten out the front leg, lift the toes, keep the heel down, and just bow down towards that knee. And then bending the knee, come back forward, walk the foot out towards the edge of the mat, bring both hands to the center, and then sweep that leg all the way back and up, lifting the left arm up at the same time. Find balance and control here. And then place the foot back down. Beautiful. Taking the left foot out, sweep it out towards the side. Take the right arm and lift it up. And then simply thread the needle, sitting back towards child's pose, and just enjoying the shoulder stretch. Returning to center, lift the leg up and send it across the other one. As you touch down, take a look over the right shoulder towards the foot behind you. Feel side stretch on that left side. Returning to center, pull the knee forward and place the foot down. And then just gently move into a comfortable low lunge position. And then backing it up, stretching out the hamstring, foot stays down, heel stays down, toes come up and just bow down. And then rebending the knee, just move the foot over towards that left side, bringing both hands inside. Now just bring that foot back around and extend it behind you. And then the right arm reaches forward. Keep the hips squared to the ground. And then coming back to center, tuck the toes underneath you, move into a tall plank here. And then gently lift the hips up, press back down dog. Inhale, drift back to tall plank. And then exhale, a down dog. And then drift forward to a tall plank. And back to down dog and hold the down dog a moment. Bend one knee and then the other, walking the dog out. And then find a bit of stillness. Let the head hang low. Take a deep breath in. Open the back of the throat and let the air just go out slow. Now drift back forward to a plank pose. Dropping the knees to the mat. Slowly let the hips, the belly, and the chest come down. Moving the fingertips out wide, come up to dynamic cobra. Creating a little space to lift. And then drop down. Let's go one more time. Stay right where you are. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take it down. Bringing the hands into cobra position right next to the chest. Squeeze the elbows towards one another and slowly push and lift. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, drifting forward to a plank pose. As you exhale, either drop the knees again or take a slow chaturanga and touch all the way down. Inhale, lift to cobra, and this time back to a child's pose. As we move into child's pose, take the knees wide and allow your body to move towards the floor, your seat towards your heels, And then just enjoy this long stretch, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Fantastic. Slowly come back up to tabletop position. From here, we'll just walk our knees towards our wrists and then just find your way into a seated pose. Bringing the feet to the floor. Just fall back gently onto the mat, all the way down, slowly, slowly, slowly. Take the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, and guide them to the back of the head. Allow the soles of the feet to connect and your knees to go wide as we begin to crunch up and down. Here's 20 and 19 and 18 and 17 and 16 and 15 and 14, 13 and 12 and 11 and 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the knees to touch and pull them in. Bringing the hands right below the knees, lift the head, the shoulders right off the floor. Keeping the right knee in, take away the left. Breathe in, exhale, a gentle pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Keep going. Keep going. Pull, pull, and pull, pull, and pull, pull, and pull, pull. One more each way. Bring both knees right back to center and place the feet and the head and shoulders back down. Bring the knees wide once again. Let's sweep the arms overhead, interlace and slide them behind the head. Round number 2. Let's go. It's 20 and 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Dropping down, bring the knees to touch. This time, pull everything into center. Inhale, squeeze tight. Exhale, go long. Inhale, tight. Exhale, long. Inhale, tight. Exhale, long. And inhale, tight. And exhale, long. Pull in, extend long. Pull in, extend long. We have 2 more, squeezing in, extending long, and 1 more time. And then bring the knees back in and lower the head and shoulders down. Bringing the hands behind the knees, crisscross right leg in front and roll to seated pose. As you come to seated pose, walk forward. Nice stretch for especially for the front leg. Inhale, return to center, reaching to the sky. Bring the hands underneath the knees and roll back. Crisscross the left leg in the front and roll back forward. Walking forward as we stretch once again. And then slowly return to center, rolling back. Take a moment on the back. Cross whatever leg now is comfortable. Our goal here is to try and come to a standing pose without using our hands. So as you roll forward, you're going to let your kneecaps touch the floor. This is a move that is encouraged as we get older, especially, to always be able to get off the floor without our hands. So just give it a try. Let's go. Just roll forward and then just move onto your knees and then release, step and stand right here. So we'll do that again to practice, but it's a super important position to give it a movement to try and master. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, fold back down. Root to rise, and glide the hands back to the heart. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bending the knees, touch down, step or jump to plank pose. Take one breath in plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale the cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Stepping forward, rise halfway, refold, root to rise, and glide the hands back to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, touch down and step or jump to plank. One breath in plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale the cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Step to the front of the mat, rise halfway, and then fold right back down. Kind of walk the feet out so two of your fists together can fit right between the balls of the feet. Bending the knees if necessary, wrap two fingers around the big toe. On your next inhalation, pull the body away from the leg, flat back, and then exhale, bow deeper. So as we bow deeper in Padangusthasana, our focus is to move forward to the balls of the feet, draw the navel in and lift the hip towards the sky. At the same time, your head just hangs towards the floor. So breathe in, breathe out. Releasing the toes, rise halfway, and then fold back down. This time, bending the knees if necessary, slide the palm of the hand underneath the foot, Padahastasana. Your toes are pressing gently on the creases of your wrist. Shift the weight slightly forward and pull the hips up. Let the head drop down. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. Releasing the palms from under the feet. Bring the hands to the waist, the chin to the chest, and simply roll to stand. Fantastic. Tree pose on the right-hand side. So taking the right foot up, remember you have options on tree pose. Kickstand to help with balance. Kind of safe zone here so you can touch down really easy, or all the way up. So you choose where you would like to go this morning in your tree pose. Remember to use the supporting leg not only to press down, but to press inward. Feel the crown of the head reel up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders a little bit lower, and then grow the tree. So allow the hands to start to reach up, and then them to open up with soft shoulders. Allow the pinkies to rotate inward as though they want to have a little conversation together. Take a breath. Pull the belly in. And then gliding the hands slowly back to the heart, release your foot back to the mat. Walk it out. Well done. All right, so take your time as we take that tree pose on the left-hand side. So rooting the right foot down, same rule applies on the other side. You pick your safe zone or all the way up. If your foot is all the way up, your toes should be pointing to the center of your sole down there. Bringing hands to the heart, find stability first. Draw the belly in, hips forward a little bit, and then grow your tree. Wherever you've chosen to go is the perfect place this morning. Fantastic. Gliding the hands back to the heart, release your foot to the mat and walk it out. Well done. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, bring them to the side, bend the knees, chair pose. And then stand tall. Take your chair just a little deeper. And stand tall and take it a little deeper. And this time we'll hold the chair pose. So settle in, dropping your hip back and down. Make sure you peek at your toes and you can see them. If you cannot see them, simply pull the kneecaps back a little bit. Stay right here, spread the fingers wide, soften the shoulders, maybe gaze through those hands. Perfect. Wiggle your toes. And then bringing the hands to the heart, Breathe in and then exhale, go even deeper. Take a breath here, and now we'll take a twist to the right hand side. Add a twist. Looking down at the feet, slide the left foot back to a high lunge position, sink and settle, and then pull away and twist over to the right again. Looking back down to the front foot, step forward, twisted chair, and then simply release and fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, rise to stand, and then bring the arms back towards your side and sit again. Have a seat, stand tall. Have a seat and stand tall. Have a seat and stand tall, and have a seat and stay right here. Drop lower, lower, lower. Check the toes out, spread the fingers, look through the hands, and breathe. Gliding the hands to the heart, sink a little lower, breathe in. Exhale, twist left. Try and keep the knees as even as you can keep them. Perfect. All right, looking down towards the feet, slide the right foot way back, sink and settle, find your balance, and then lift and turn back into prayer twist. Looking back towards the front foot, step forward, and then release to fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold back down, this time simply root to rise. Bringing the hands to heart center. Well done. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, bow forward. Go ahead and take one foot behind the other and find your way back down to the mat into seated pose. Reaching forward, roll back slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And then circle the arms and bring the knees towards you. Perfect. Extend the legs straight up to the sky, lifting the head and the shoulders. Reach for the right calf. Lower the left to a hover. Breathe in. Exhale, pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. And pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, and 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 switch. We've got two more. And then bring the legs back to center and drop the head and shoulders down. Perfect. Let's go ahead and extend the arms out wide and circle these legs. Gain direction. Perfect. And return to center. Hands come behind the head and shoulders come off the floor. Slowly lower the legs towards the floor, keeping an eye on them, and then lift them right back up. Now, if this is too hard on the back, try going only halfway and back up, or pulling the knees in to bring them back up. So lots of different options to take pressure off the lower part of your back. Otherwise, engage the core. Really keep the legs strong and straight, squeezing them towards each other, keeping the spine anchored to the mat, and lift. And then lower, and lift. One more time. Lower, and then lift, and pulse up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning the head and shoulders back down to the mat. Bend the knees, crisscross again. Round number 2 to try and stand up without. Remember, the rolling motion takes you right to your knees, uncross, and then step to stand. So let's give it a shot. Roll forward, over the body onto your knees, uncross and stand tall. And here we are. Hopefully that was even easier than the first round. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, chair pose. Hands to heart, fold forward. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, touch down, step or jump back to plank pose. Take one breath in plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra and exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, spinning the back heel, warrior one. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. On the exhale, hands touch down, step back to plank pose. One breath in plank and exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra and exhale, down dog. Bring the left foot forward, spin the heel, rise, warrior one. Take a moment and enjoy. Breathing in, sinking low. One more breath here. Exhale, touch hands to the mat, step back to plank and lower. Inhale to cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. A little tip if you wish, when you step back to plank, keep one leg hovering. Take a one leg plank, one leg chaturanga. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold, bending the knees, chair pose. Let's go one more round, adding on. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. One breath and then lower. Inhale to cobra and exhale, down dog. Right foot comes forward, spin it to back heel, warrior one. This time open up to warrior two. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, touch down, step back to one or two-footed plank. One breath and lower. Inhale, touch down and come to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands touch down. Step back to one or two-footed plank. Breathe in and exhale, lower. Touch down and lift to cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Whew. Let's go ahead and step forward to the front of our mat. Rise halfway and exhale, fold back down. Root to rise and bring the hands to the heart. Balance pose number two. Right knee comes up, flex the foot, and then start to push the back wall away from you as you move towards warrior three, balance pose. Dipping the right hip towards the floor, keeping it square. Reach the fingertips forward, keep them at the heart or bring them out to the side, your choice, and hold. Perfect. Bending the front knee, step back to high lunge. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, drift forward. Exhale, shift and lift to airplane. And hold right here. Arms behind you, shoulders pulling back. Heart is higher than the hips. And then step right next to the other foot and release. Fantastic. Inhale, arms reaching up, bringing the hands to the heart. Lift the left leg up, flat foot. Send it back behind you, warrior three. Square the hips. Make sure the toe is facing the floor. Arms stay wherever you want them to stay, right where they are, out to the side or overhead. Bending the front knee, step back, high lunge. Inhale, lift. This time twist right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. And inhale, lift, and exhale, left. Bring in hands back to heart, dip low. Breathe in as you push forward, and then send your body forward to airplane pose. Touch down, stand tall. Inhale, arms reach high, and exhale, hands to heart. This is where we just take a moment. Breathe in, maybe close the eyes. Take a moment to reflect. How are you feeling? Perfect. All right, from here, we're just going to step back with whatever foot will allow you to face forward, where you can see your device freely. Take a big breath, and then bring the arms right behind the back. Opening the heart, roll the shoulders, breathe in and start to pull the arms away from the back, and then bow forward, bringing the head towards the mat. Bring the weight to the balls of the feet and push the hips up towards the sky. Releasing just the arms, bring the hands to touch down, pushing the mat away from you. Lift the right arm to the sky. As we bring that right arm back down, bend the left knee and move into a side lunge right here. Return to center. Root the left hand below you and lift the right hand below you and lift the left one up. Take a breath as you find space here. And then as you lower that arm, time to move our side lunge towards the right and just dip down and hold. Yes. And then returning right back to the center. Bring the hands to the waist, the chins to the chest, and rise to stand. Inhale, arms reach up. Pull the heels in now and the toes out. Bend the knees. Squat down and reach up. Squat down and reach up. Squat down and reach up. And then squat down and hold. Well done. Tipping over elbow towards the right hip. Return to center. And then the other way. And then return to center. Once more, just tipping, returning, and tipping, and returning. Push the walls away. Kicking out, how about we start towards the right side, kick out to the left heel. Breathe in and feel the body lift. Exhale, reach until you can't reach any further, and then find triangle pose. Take a breath in, let it go. Breath in, and let it go. Sweeping that top hand down to the mat. Lift the opposite one up and revolve your triangle. And then bringing both hands down, spinning the back heel, lower the knee. Taking the front foot, walking it towards the front of the mat. Just push your knee towards the floor. All right, this is a modified version of a pigeon. Otherwise, pull that foot all the way in and find a pigeon pose here. Perfect. From here, just walking all the way back, we're going to go ahead and pull the foot to center, tuck the toe, move into downward facing dog. And the leg that is closest to the back side of the mat, just step it forward and walk back to center. Hands come to the waist, chin to the chest, and roll to stand. Once again, pulling the heels in, bending the knees, bringing the arms to those same goddess arms. This time we're going to do a little twist. So twist right and center, twist left and center, twist right and center, and twist left and center. Stand and push the walls away. Now kick out that left foot or right foot and lift tall through the center. Begin to reach until you can't reach any further. Find triangle pose. Breathe in. Ah, yes. Now that top arm is going to come down and we're going to just find our revolved triangle. So adjust as one needs to. Revolve the triangle. And then bringing the top hand back down, spin the back heel and drop the knee down. Taking the front foot, walking it towards that front side of the mat. Remember, you can just stay here and just allow that leg to stretch or pull it all the way in and find a pigeon pose. If any version of pigeon is not working for you, just find a way, child's pose or anything to just relax a moment. You can catch up wherever we end up. Perfect. And then bring in the hands back to you. Go ahead and push all the way up. Tucking the toe. Let's come all the way. Turn the foot in and step back to downward facing dog where you'll walk it out. And that same leg, the left foot comes forward as we walk back to center. From here, keeping your toes facing forward, I'm going to take a really nice walk forward. So keep walking until you're in a very wide plank position. Heels come up, toes stay down. From here, just let the hips start to move down and look up, smile. You've got this. Big, big, big stretch. And then hips up, walk back, turn your hands around and walk through the legs. As far as you can go, maybe that head can actually touch down. Bringing the hands back to the center, hands to the waist, chin to the chest, roll back to stand, and step back to the front of the mat. Perfect. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Just step back to a plank pose. Dropping the left knee down. Open the gate to the right hand side. Bring the hand to the waist and lift the top leg up and down right here. And 3, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Shoot the arm back over the head. And then come up onto the one knee and slide down that long leg. Side bend. Bringing both hands back to the mat, spin back around and find downward facing dog. Dropping the right knee to the floor, open the gate towards the left hand side. Bringing the hand to the waist, leg up and down, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Holding it up, extend the top arm all the way out. Perfect. Now push up to one knee and slide down that long leg. Both hands touch down, spin back around, downward facing dog. Fantastic. Inhale, drift forward to plank pose. Move the left hand to center and spin around to the right side, side plank. And then back to plank. Position your right hand in the center as you rotate to the left. Tall plank, side plank. Yes. And then back to center. Hips up, hips back, down dog. Perfect. Stepping forward 1 foot at a time. Rise halfway and exhale, full back down. root to rise, and bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Take a full squat down and find your way back down to the mat. Rolling back, bring the knees with you. Excuse me. Crossing the arms over the chest and keeping the legs pressed into each other, form circles. And then change direction. And then finding center, extend the arms out wide. Bring both legs to almost touch down to the right. And then up and over to the left, just hovering over the floor. Up and over to the right. Up and over to the left. Up and over to the left, right. And once more over to the left. And bringing yourself back to center. Bringing your hands to the knees, cross the ankles. Here we go, last time, rolling up and moving to a standing pose. So roll up, bring the knees forward, uncross the legs, and step to stand. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. Exhale, touch down, step, or jump back to plank pose. One full chaturanga, cobra, down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, bend and open up the hip. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step forward. Rise to warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring both hands down. Bend the back heel and twist. Hand touches down, step back to plank. One breath in plank, exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra, exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high, bend the knee open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peace warrior. And then exhale, both hands come to the mat, bend the back heel and twist. Bring both hands down, step back to plank. One breath in plank. Exhale, lower. Belly to floor. Untuck the toes. Fantastic. Bringing the forearms down. Draw the elbows to you as you lift the heart forward. Sphinx pose. Lift the feet a little off the floor. Put the feet back down. Move the arms out in front of you. Lift both the legs and the arms off the floor and little flutters. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Touchdown. Sliding the hands back to full cobra pose. Rise all the way back up and touch the toes. Keep the knees wide, child pose. Well done. And then slowly rise to tabletop, tucking the toes, down dog. Making our final descent to the floor. Step the right foot outside the right hand, left foot outside the left. Sink the hips low to the ground, hands to heart and hold. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once again, breathe in. And then let it go. Go ahead and just release the hands. And any way that is comfortable for you, find your way back onto the mat and rolling on to your back. Perfect. Bringing the hands behind the head. Let's keep our feet on the floor, our knees bent. Let's bring yourself in 2 little pulses, straight up and down. So here's 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Now we'll slow it down. Bring the right knee in And now the left. Right knee in, and then the left. Right knee in, and then the left. Once more. And now just the right knee in and extend. So pull, squeeze, extend, and go long. Pull in and squeeze, extend, and go long. Pull in and squeeze, and then go long. This time, let's turn our shoulder towards that leg. So twist and extend, and twist and extend, twist and extend. Just once more. Hold the extension. Now everything lifts to center. So leg and upper body, and then drop down. Leg and upper body, and drop down. Slow, controlled. Leg lifts, body lifts, drop down. Once more, and then we're going to add a reach with our left hand outside to the ankle. So reach up, take it down, reach up, and take it down, and reach up, and take it down. Last time, reach up, take it down, slide it back to center, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Slow it down, left knee in, and push away, and in, and push away, and in, and push away, and in, and push away. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. This time, crisscross over. Here's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now straight leg up and down. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And then here's 4. Right arm reaches to the left ankle. Here's 1, drop down. Here's 2, drop down. Here's 3. Last time, feet to floor, pulse up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then touchdown. Extending the arms over the head, extend the legs out long. Breathe in and stretch. Exhale, tip over to the right-hand side. Inhale back to the center and tip over to the left-hand side. And then coming back to center, hands move into a prayer position. Squeeze the thighs, the inner knees, the heels, and the balls of the feet together and point the toes. Head and shoulders lift up, lift the legs, and roll side to side, to the back and to the front. Doesn't and then find the way right back to center and put it down. Beautiful. Circle the arms, bring the feet to the floor, and roll yourself to face forward. Pilates side legs. So let's support the head. Extend the legs. Remember, the legs are out at a slight, excuse me, slight angle. All right. So stay rooted. Lift the top leg up with a point, flex it, and put it down. Point up, flex, put it down. Every time you move this leg, you're resisting. So that means you're dragging it up, dragging it down with resistance. Good. Lift up, push down, lift up, push down, and lift up and push down. And one more time, lift up and push down. Bend the knee to front, kick the leg, and send it back behind you. Pull in and kick, and press it back. Pull in and kick, and press it back. Pull in and kick, and press it back once more. And let's reverse it. So bring it forward, and bend and send it back. Bring it forward, and bend and send it back. Bring it forward, bend and send. Once more, and 2 taps forward and 2 taps back. Tap, tap, and tap, 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 and tap, 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 and once more. Bring both legs together and lift them at the same time for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1, pull the heels back and kick them straight, and back and kick, and back and kick, and back and hold. Put them down, lift the top knee, put it down and lift the foot, and knee and the foot, and knee and the foot, and knee and the foot. Now toe behind you and the knee in front. Toe behind you and knee in front. Toe behind and knee in front. Once more. Bring the knee back to center and pull in, extend long. Pull in, extend long. Pull in and extend long. And let's go 4 more right here. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And then keeping it long, little pulses up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Now stir the bubbles backwards, just 4, 3, and 2, and stir them forward for 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the knee in, roll to the back, and crisscross your ankle over the left leg or the lower leg. Pulling the knee in towards you, take your sleeping pigeon. This time, this pigeon has great purpose. So feel free to move, to go deeper, to stay still, whatever just feels right. All right, we're going to roll up to Janu Shavasana. So roll to seated, sliding this foot inside of the long leg. Root down, lengthen the spine, reach to the sky, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, seek length. Exhale, remember this one, your chin moves towards the shin. Perfect. Slowly rise to center. Extend both legs to touch. Push the floor away from behind you to find length and height to your spine. Then lift up and bow forward. This time, just let the head move towards the legs and let the spine have a gentle rounding to it. Returning to seated pose, just walk to the back of the mat. So just take the leg that's in front and move it forward, and then just follow it. Go again, all the way until you are back on the mat, vertically facing the opposite direction. Bringing the knees up, feet down, roll back. Roll to the front and support the head. Find your Pilates position, and let's go. Point up and flex down. Point up and flex down. Resist. Extend. Come up and go down. We have 4 and 3 and 2, and then 1 more right to our bicycle. So knee comes in, kicks forward, and resistance into back. Go again, and kick and resist, and kick and resist, and kick and resist. Reverse it. Reverse, press back, and reverse, press back, and reverse, press back. Once more, right to double toe taps, 2 front, 2 back. Tap, 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 and tap, tap, and tap, tap. Engage your core here. 1 more. Well done. Stack the feet. Lift them both together. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Just twice more. And then once more. And then pull the heels back and straighten, and back and straighten, back and straighten, and then bend and put them down. Knee comes up, drop it and lift the foot. And knee and foot, knee and foot, and knee and foot. Toe behind, knee to the front. Opening and closing this hip. Back and forward. And then once more. Knee to center and extend. Knee, extend. Knee, extend. And knee, extend. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And then here's 1. Stir the bubbles forward. Just 4, 3, 2, and backwards for 4, for 3, for 2, and pump it up for 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and release it. Bringing the knee in, roll to the back, find your sleeping pigeon pose here. Ah, that feels so good. And then rolling forward to Janushirasana. Root down and reach high, and then exhale, bow forward. Inhale, seek length in the heart forward. Exhale, lower the chin towards the shin. Oh, feel that stretch. And then slowly release, extend both legs out long. This time, Privatasana, so it's reverse plank. Point the toes. This involves a lot of the legs, so I want you to squeeze them. You can feel the muscles squeeze in them. Bring the hands behind you and then walk them back a big step. Pull the shoulders and lift the heart, and then let the hips and the thighs float upward and head back. And then let your seat come down, and then just let the body fall forward, resting over the legs. And then sliding back to the center. Take that front leg forward, the next leg. Now take a wide stance and hold. Find your length right here and walk forward. All the way down, just bowing your body towards the floor. Walking the hands back to center. Float the arms out wide with a big breath, and then exhale, just twist and reach. Come to center, 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 twist and reach. And come to center, twist and reach. Bringing the right hand down to the mat, tip it over. Return to center and the other side, just bending the elbow, bringing the forearm towards the floor. And then come back to center. Continue your journey back to your mat so that outer leg comes over. Return all the way. Perfect. Bending the knees, feet to the floor, roll back, prepare for bridge pose. Go ahead and root the feet. On your inhalation, let the body start to float up. Let the shoulders move underneath you as you just find height here. So let's be really still, but just let the body go as high as it can. Allow the inner thighs to move towards each other. Your arms to be down on the floor, maybe even connected underneath you. Bridge pose, close your eyes and just feel it a moment. And then releasing the hands, the shoulders soften, bring the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae. And bring the knees towards the shoulders. Lift the feet and slide the hands up towards the feet or behind the knees. Rock a little side to side. And then bringing the knees together, arms out wide. Just let yourself move into a twist. Either way, just let the knees come down, but look the opposite direction. And then up and over to the other side. And then back into the center. Extend the legs straight up, legs up a wall, flatten the feet as though you're going to take a little walk on the ceiling. Soften every muscle now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fantastic. Bending the knees, touch the feet down. It's time to walk them out long. Bring the arms by the side, right into our beautiful Shavasana. This is the pose that acknowledges the closure of your practice. This is the pose that brings all the elements of your practice together, your mind, the body, your spirit. Give yourself a moment to be quiet in your mind, in your body. Focus just simply on an even breath, scanning the body, exhaling to any areas that maybe are holding a bit of tension. Contemplate on how you feel right here and right now. And just reflect how cool it is that you have the opportunity to come to your mat, and you do. Slowly begin to create some movement, toes, fingers. It's time to come back to reality here. Bringing knees to the chest. Do whatever you might need. Just slowly making your way up into your easy pose. Fantastic, everyone. So bringing the hands to the heart, let's bow our head with our last words here. Bringing our hands to touch our forehead, right between those eyebrows, just as a reminder for us to be positive in your thoughts. To your lips, to remind us to speak words of kindness, words of encouragement, not only to others, but to self. And then hands to the heart to remind us to not only give love, but be open to receive it freely. So may the light that shines within me honor the beautiful, brilliant, gorgeous light that shines in each and every one of you. Namaste.